Now I'm going to show you how to create new grammar in PCAs. Let's start with an empty database and open the form Setup Grammar by pressing F2. We need to begin setting up a new document type. The document type is the type of document that provides the information coded in PCAs. Newspaper articles, books, police reports, tweets can all be document types. While the user can choose to work in PCAs without document sources, a document type must always be set up. So let's click now on the button Set up Document Type to start creating it. We can click on the Add button here to add a new document type name, for example, newspaper article. Okay, now what kind of properties do we want this object to have? We may want to record its name or the date. So we click again on Setup Document Type and create the simplex associated to this document type. For example, we create a new one called newspaper name that will contain data of type text. We can create another one called, for example, newspaper date, and will contain data of type date. Okay, you see now that after we created the document type, we have a new object here in the form. And this is called primary complex and is the root of our grammar in a tree structure. We can select it by clicking on it, and we can change, for example, its name by clicking on the Edit button. We change its name to macro event, like in the sample grammar. And click OK. Now we can add new complex objects or simplex objects under the macro event by selecting it, by clicking on it, and then pressing the Add button. We need now to select the type of the object that we want to add. For example, we add a new complex called event. We create a new one. And you can see the object here. We can create also another object, maybe a simplex object. We can name it victim, and the value type would be text. We can also create a new simplex object under event by selecting it and then pressing the Add button, selecting the object type, click on Create New, and we can name it description. And this will contain value of type text. Okay. If you want to delete an object, you can select it and then click the Delete button here. You can recognize complex objects and simplex objects in the tree by the plus sign before their name. So objects that do not have the plus sign are simplex objects, so victim and description are simplex objects, and event and macro events are complex objects. Objects that have two plus signs before the name are actually hierarchical objects. And this is the end of this short video meant to explain you how to create a new grammar in PCAs. Thank you for your attention.